exclusive from the Stat Freight Times. The year of pandemic has disrupted the freight industry like never before. The pace of digital acceleration and the adoption of modern digital tools, at least by key players in the freight industry, are providing better customer service with a lower cost of sale. WebCargo, a Freightos Group company, launched WebCargo Vista today. WebCargo Vista is unique in its combination of multi-modal rate management with a leading pricing, booking, and management platform, enabling over 90% of customer bookings to be conducted without a phone call or email in less than 2 minutes. WebCargo Vista is extremely versatile to work with powerful transport management systems and integrates well to unlock fully digital customer service and sales. WebCargo Vista leverages Freightos Group's industry-leading multi-modal routing and pricing algorithm, proven across tens of thousands of shippers, large and small. To discuss WebCargo Vista and its importance to freight forwarders, joining me from Barcelona in Spain is Daniel Batalla, Vice President of Global Operations at WebCargo by Freightos. Daniel, tell us what WebCargo Vista is all about, briefly what it means to your forwarders.
So WebCargo Vista is an online sales portal. It essentially allows freight forwarders to sell online direct to shippers without that need for much interaction, via phone or email with the end shipper. So essentially it gives shippers autonomy to go onto a platform, put in their origin, their destination, and search for the rates that they want to look. The amazing thing about Vista is its versatility. So different customers can use it for different needs. The primary purpose of Vista is certainly to help freight forwarders sell direct to shippers, so manufacturers or importers or exporters. But we have seen some customers use it as a way to connect to within their agent network as well, and connect to other forwarders. So really, it can be used in a variety of ways, depending on the needs of each forwarder.
Daniel, how is it different from your existing platform? You have Freightos, which is actually one of those very advanced digital marketplace for freight forwarding and predominantly for the sea freight. And you have the WebCargo by Freightos for the air freight industry. How is this going to be different from those two? And is this going to be accessible to everyone who uses all modes of transport?
WebCargo Vista essentially sits right in the middle of those platforms. Our marketplace, Freightos.com, allows freight forwarders to sell to shippers, but on an open marketplace. And so Vista is essentially the ability to sell online in a very similar fashion, but in a closed marketplace, really only allowing your customers or whoever you want to give access to that platform to come in and see your rates. And again, it's only, as a freight forwarder, it's only your rates. You're not showing any other forwarders' rates on that platform. And that's the main difference between this and the marketplace. And in terms of WebCargo by Freightos, that technology is mainly used as software for internal use, for procurement, sales, and operations teams to access information very quickly and be able to work with their shippers and provide information to their shippers. But that requires that salesperson, for example, to access the system and feed that information to the shipper. Here we're talking about a totally independent online sales portal where the shipper can go on their own and access the access rates. It is a fully multimodal platform. What we've experienced and what we've seen is that if a shipper goes to an online platform and all they're getting is a port-to-port rate, then it doesn't really serve them much value if they're looking for a door-to-door rate, right? They still need to go through that manual process of picking up the phone, completing the quote, or receiving a phone call or an email from the freight forwarder. The objective here is to provide full end-to-end quotation and booking capabilities online. So absolutely, our complex routing algorithms are able to connect port-to-port rates, so air or ocean, with trucking on either end to really enable a shipper to search for a rate from door to door.
Daniel, as I go through your press release, it says that one of the advantages of WebCargo Vista is to also that you don't need to use a telephone or an email. You have everything right in front of you on this particular platform. And the ability to book is about 80% of booking accepted in under 2 minutes. Tell us about the technical capabilities of this, how much of it is completely automated, the robustness of this particular platform.
The interesting thing in our surveys that we run on a regular basis is that we found that even though forwarders might have to some degree some online presence, 70% of quote requests online still go without any response, right? So there's definitely a burning need here to match customer expectations with technology. And that's really what Vista is here to provide. The really neat thing about Vista is that it's able to connect seamlessly with many different platforms that a forwarder might be using. So it can connect to WebCargo Accelerate or WebCargo Air, which are our rate management platforms. It can also connect to other rate management platforms or TMSs to really enable the forwarder to connect all their systems and have a seamless back-end experience and leverage the data from wherever it may come. The other thing that you're probably aware that the WebCargo team has been working on for some time is direct to carrier rates. And we're looking forward to leveraging those rates directly from airlines and ocean carriers into platforms like Vista, which means that we can essentially eliminate the need for any of these rate management platforms to really hold all these Excel sheets, right? Because they're going to be coming directly from the carriers.
Daniel, the pandemic actually has accelerated the pace of digitalization, and you see that today it's no more I want it, but I need it type digital transformation in the air freight industry, because people are also looking for complete visibility of their shipment from origin to destination. To that extent, your survey also finds that only 25% of the top freight forwarders actually currently offer accessible online booking, which is really a small figure. So how do you look at the digital transformation, online marketplaces for digital freight in the current scenario? And to what extent you see the potential growth in this sector?
Yeah, it's a great question. 25% is still is low, but a year ago it was 18%. So we are seeing an upward trend of forwarders embracing digitization, and we're also seeing I think for the first time ever a lot more pressure from shippers. You talked about people wanting things instantly, at any time. And I've heard from a number of very large freight forwarders. They've told me that their shippers have held them accountable to introducing technology to that relationship. Right? If they don't do that, then they will be looking elsewhere, looking at other forwarders who might be able to leverage technology in a more seamless way. So I think that's something that freight forwarders across the board, the top ones and the smaller ones, are taking to heart. And looking to leverage digital platforms as much as they can. We've seen a huge interest in or a shift in interest from people wanting to manage their own rates internally and have a robust rate management and internal sales system, to wanting to basically offer their customers an experience. And I think we'll continue to see that trend over time, in part because of the pandemic.
Thanks, Daniel. It's been a great talking to you.
Yeah, same here. Thanks so much for the opportunity.
This is all for the moment. For the latest news on air freight, keep visiting stattimes.com. Follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Visit and subscribe our YouTube channel for exclusive one-to-one interviews with global logistic leaders and for recordings of all our past webinars and virtual conferences.